As part of your theory test, you need to do a case study. This is where you'll watch a short 20-second video, then answer 3 questions about what you've seen in the video. You can watch the video as many times as you need to. Let's go over a case study example now. Watch this video, then we'll go over 3 questions. Let's go over 10 road signs that you must know. 10 signs that you need to know to answer theory test questions, and you need to know as a driver as well. When can you drive in this bus lane? At any time. Never. Inside hours of operation or outside hours of operation. Do you know the answer? Well, if there were no days and times on this sign, it would mean it was a bus lane all the time, 24 hours a day. And that would mean you could never drive in the bus lane. But it's not a bus lane 24 hours a day. It's a bus lane Monday to Friday, 7 till 10 o'clock in the morning and 4 till 6:30 at night. So those are the times and the days it's a bus lane. Saturday and Sunday, it's not a bus lane, you should drive in it. After 6:30 at night, it's not a bus lane, you should drive in it. So you can drive in the bus lane outside its hours of operation. Next question. What does this sign mean? Is it no vehicles longer than, no vehicles wider than, no vehicles heavier than, or no vehicles taller than the number that's inside the sign? Well, if you look at the arrows on the sign, then they will tell you what the sign means. The arrows are at the top and the bottom of the sign. So that means no vehicles that are taller than the number inside the sign. If it was no vehicles wider than, the sign would look like this. The arrows would be side to side. Next question. What do these lights mean? Is it cars must stop? Trams must stop? Cars and trams must stop, or trams and cars can go? Let's go through traffic lights. First of all, here's the traffic light sequence. The sequence goes red, red and amber, green, amber, red. Say it out loud, it stays in your head. You need to remember that sequence. Red means stop and wait. Red and amber together means stop and wait until it changes to green. Green is go if it's safe, amber is stop if it's safe, and red is stop and wait. So green means go. So the answer is not cars must stop or trams and cars must stop. That can't be the answer because cars are allowed to go on green. Now next to the green light you can see there's a line going across like that. Now that line is for tram drivers to read, and it means that tram drivers must stop. If the line goes across like that, it's telling tram drivers to stop. If the line goes up and down, it's telling tram drivers that they can go. Another traffic lights question. What do these lights mean? All vehicles stop, all vehicles go, go if turning left or go if turning right. Let's go through that traffic light song again and I'll do the second verse with you. Okay, so the first verse is red, red and amber, green, amber, red. Say it out loud, it stays in your head. The second verse is all the lights mean stop and wait, apart from green. Going on amber shouldn't be seen. So red is stop and wait. Red and amber together is stop and wait until it changes to green. Green is go if it's safe. Amber is stop if it's safe, and red is stop and wait. So these lights have got a red spot which means stop, but they've got a green arrow. The green arrow is pointing left. So if you're going left, you can go. All other directions, you have to stop and wait. So the answer is C, go if you're turning left. Next question, what does this sign mean? Is it pedestrian crossing? pedestrians in the road, no pedestrians, or pedestrian route? Well, this is a triangle-shaped sign. And all triangle-shaped signs give you warnings. You can remember that if you make a triangle shape with your hands. Open your hands out, leaving your thumbs together, and you can see the shape of a W for warning. Triangle signs are warning signs. So this sign is warning drivers of something. C, no pedestrians, that's not a warning, that's an order. And D, pedestrian route, that's not a warning, it's an order. So the answer cannot be C or D. In fact, if it was C, no pedestrians, it would be in a red circle, because red circle signs mean no. And if it was D, pedestrian route, it would be in a blue circle. Blue must do, or this road is for you. So there would be pedestrians inside a blue circle. So the answer is either A, pedestrian crossing, or B, pedestrians in the road. Now you need to look at what that pedestrian is doing. Is that pedestrian crossing over the road, which would mean you can see them sideways on? Or is that pedestrian in the road walking towards your car, in which case you could see them forwards on? So that pedestrian is obviously crossing the road. You can see them sideways on, can't you? If it was pedestrians in the road, then the sign would look like this one here. Here you can see pedestrians, more than one pedestrian, walking in the road towards your car. Next question, what does this sign mean? Turn off, traffic passes you on both sides, pass either side of the sign, or give way. Do you know the answer? If you can remember the shapes and the colours of road signs, they become so much easier to read. This is a circle. All circle-shaped signs give orders. So it's telling you what you must or must not do. Red circle signs tell you what you must not do. Think red O means no. Blue circle signs tell you what you must do. Blue must do. So this sign is telling you what you must do. Now, if you see a sign in a blue circle with just one arrow like this one, it means when you drive past this sign, you must pass the sign on this side of the road. Now, this sign on the slide is showing you arrows pointing in both directions, which means that you can pass the sign on either side. There must be more than one lane for you to drive up the road. So you can pass either side of the sign to get to the same destination. What does this sign mean? It's a really important one. All signs are important, but this one is incredibly important. You need to know this one. Is it no stopping, waiting restrictions, no entry, or national speed limit? Well, remember I said all circle signs give orders. This is telling you what you must or must not do. It's a circle, so it's an order. It's a red circle, and red O means no. It's telling you what you must not do. Now, inside the sign, can you see that there are two red lines? Two red lines painted on the road means the same as two red lines in a sign, no stopping. So this sign means no stopping. It's a clear way. What does this sign mean? No stopping, minimum speed, national speed limit, or no entry. Do you know the answer? Well, when you see this sign, you won't see a sign like this one in a red circle with a number inside. You won't see a sign telling you the actual speed. You'll see this national speed limit sign. And it's a sign like this because the speed you're allowed to drive depends on the type of road you're driving on, and it depends on the type of vehicle that you're driving, or whether you're towing a trailer or a caravan. Single carriageway road, and you see this sign, you can go up to 60 miles per hour. If you are driving a car or riding a motorbike and you see this sign, on a dual carriageway road, you can go up to 70 miles per hour. If you're towing a trailer or a caravan, the speed you're allowed to drive is 10 miles per hour less. So next question. What does this sign mean? No entry, no vehicles, no stopping, or no parking. Do you know this one? There's a lot of confusion sometimes with this sign. So this is a circle, so it's an order. It's a red circle. Remember that red O means no. It's telling you what you must not do. But it's got nothing inside the sign. Now, if it had a car inside, it would mean no cars. If it had a lorry inside with a number, it would mean no goods vehicles heavier than this number. If it had a motorbike and a motor car inside, it would mean no motor vehicles. But there's nothing inside. That means nothing is allowed. That means no vehicles at all. No motor vehicles means no vehicles with an engine. No vehicles means even cyclists can't go down this road. Finally, what does this sign mean? Direction to park and ride car park. Direction to bus and coach park. No parking for buses or coaches, or parking for cars and coaches. So all quite similar, aren't they? Well, you know it's a direction. There's an arrow pointing. So direction is either A or B, isn't it? Now you've got a P here, and a P is for parking. You've got a plus sign, that's the and you've got the bus, and you would ride a bus into town. So this is a direction to the park and ride car park. Park and ride is going to be outside a busy town, and there's not very many parking spaces. So what you can do is you can park in this really big car park and get a bus, and it will take you into town. Then the bus will take you back to the car park when you've finished shopping. That's what a park and ride actually is. Watch the next video for more tips, and click the link below to visit testbuddy.app and enrol in theory test course today.